Thunder.
Just like what we had over the weekend, too. Some of us getting downpours and some of us thinking, when is it my turn? Perhaps as we had a lot of heat last week, could certainly use some rain, and in some places getting more than others. We see that as we look north. We just got a little bit here in Harrisburg, probably just enough to kind of cool us down a little bit, but the main storm itself is moving into Upper Dauphin County, which we'll show you here just momentarily. But I would say the northern half of Lancaster County, we have certainly had the lion's share of storms the last couple of days. If we go back the last 3-4 days, when we see storms, we could pretty much point out parts of the northern half of Lancaster. Let's kind of zoom in and kind of show you what we've got going on. We've got multiple storms. Let's zoom in. The one there along South Mountain just slowly working its way north and east. So that just missed Shippensburg. That's now heading toward Walnut Bottom. That'll be lifting north. But right now, I would say those of us in Carlisle are saying we've got enough. We had very, very heavy rain. It was a nearly stationary storm. Now we have a flash flood warning, particularly this area around Carlisle and points just south of Carlisle because of that storm that's now finally beginning to lift. So that's heading toward Hickorytown, New Kingston. Boiling Springs, we had just enough to maybe settle the dust there. And this is the one that we were showing you in the tower camera. So as we have Harrisburg, that's now moving north of Harrisburg. I would say it's going to be heading through the Stony Valley, Clarks Valley area. Some areas in Halifax likely get it. We had some of that move through Duncannon. And then as we drop south, we got one in Lewisberry that's lifting north and east. That'll affect portions of 283. Let's go into northern Lancaster County. There's E-Town. We stretch it down to Columbia, east toward Lancaster. We're just getting a little bit in Lancaster, but it looks like for a lot of us from E-Town to Manheim, we'll be getting into this downpour. We've got another one in York County, just now east of Windsor. That'll be moving across the river into Conestoga. So we're going to add up some rain amounts in spots. Manheim and Carlisle, for example, already over an inch of rain. Temperatures, we were into the low 90s or 90 degrees. So we're starting to cool that off with the clouds and storms. We have until tomorrow evening until that front exits. So watch as we kind of wrap things up tonight. I want to point out that tomorrow, watch where we see most of the development, mainly south and east of parts of our viewing area. So we're talking Lebanon, Lancaster, York, Adams really have the better chance for the storms tomorrow afternoon, early tomorrow evening. And then we're seasonal. Here's the best part of the entire forecast. Friday seems to be the best day. Lower humidity, 84 degrees, quiet start, and then we'll see that heat returning by Sunday.
But next heat wave's coming.
It's coming.
All right, thank you.
Very good. Coming